Hello, everybody. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV. My name is Chris, the American Mag. Of course, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, help us reach as many magpies as we can. Become a member as well so you can enjoy exclusive content and member giveaways. Um, we're doing a predicted lineup, and I know that we do it on our live show. We did our panel predicted lineup based on voting. But this is going to be mine, the American Mag's predicted lineup. I got it all set up already. There is some questions that we can answer. There's some questions that need answering. Not I can't answer nothing. Eddie Howe is the one that answers all the questions, and he won't answer nothing until match day, of course, until an hour before match day when it gets, the lineup gets published. But I want to know your opinion. It's very important for me, always when I want Newcastle United fans to come on this channel and say their piece, whatever it is. If we disagree, agree, whatever, it doesn't matter. I do want to know your opinion. There's a few questions with the center forward. Are we going to play Gordon there? Can Osula get a chance? Is Nick Pope going to play? Is Dubravka available? The midfield, do you put a Longstaff in? I know in my book he can't start, and this is going to be my lineup nonetheless. But I want to know if you agree or disagree. What some people might say is that Longstaff has been part of the lineup that you know hadn't hadn't lost much. The game that he didn't play, we lost against Fulham. We drew very well drawn game against Man City, of course, which is going to be the match that we mold ourselves for this predicted lineup. So, you can come up with any excuse that Longstaff could play, but in my book, we already got our lineup. And let me be very clear, close up on me real quick. I put the best lineup always to start the game. I don't believe in this strong bench nonsense. That's my take on it. I put the best, the strongest lineup to start the game with. That's why it's a starting 11 to put the best 11 players on the pitch. With that out the way, we can certainly move on to my predicted lineup right here. You can see it on your screen. I have it all set up already. Listen, 4-3-3. You know what? Since this is my predicted lineup, I guess I could go my favorite formation, which is 4-2-3-1. I do like me a 4-2-3-1, which essentially is kind of the same thing as 4-3-3, but more compacted, more tight, and you can play with a 10 if you will. But in this particular moment, we don't really have a 10. Bruno could do some 10 number 10 work. But then you need somebody in the back to be the DM. And I do believe that Joe Linton can do it. I do think he has the capabilities, the abilities to do that. But I don't think that Eddie will ever change his formation. We got to keep it somewhat realistic from what we've seen Eddie do. And Eddie never changes his formation. Never. That is a fact. That is a that is a proven fact. I think he only changed once last year against City away. I think he played with a line of three, with a back three, and but never ever seen a change since then. So I'm going to go obviously with Nick Pope. There, we saw on the press conference that Dubravka has a strong, a big bruise, on his knee, but nothing really substantial. He will still be available if Eddie wants to play him against Everton. I don't think there's any question that Pope will start this game. There's no question, in my opinion. Now, look, I'll be fair. With his feet, Dubravka to me is proven to be better. Pope this season, I don't know what's happened to him, but something has happened to him, to say the least, because he's certainly not performing well when it comes to his feet. But he is a shot stopper nonetheless, so no questions for me. And again, please let me know your opinion in the comment section. I want to read you. I want to answer to you what you think. So please let me know. Pope, I put him on there. I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with him, really. I mean, his feet are his feet. So I guess don't pass him the ball at this point. That's what it is. But I do believe that Dubravka in the Carabao Cup was trying hard to use his feet to maybe showcase himself. At center forwards, pretty what we've seen. And by the way, this is going to be a pretty similar lineup to the Man City lineup. Because simply we played our best performance against them. and we shall see if we continue that against Everton. I put Burn, I put Shar there. I don't think there's any questions. I think Shar is very, very good offensively and defensively. Burn is a very good defensive player, obviously, but I need him to know what he is capable of doing. I don't need him to do any extra. I need him to do what he is the strongest at. I don't want him running around like a chicken with his head cut off in the attacking. That's not his job. His job is to defend, unless it's on a set piece, unless it's on a corner kick or whatever it is. He needs to be defending, and he did it. He excelled at it against Haaland. So that's with that. Lewis Hall on the left, I think he has proven that there's no chance in heaven and hell that he won't start. I think Lloyd Kelly at left back, I'm not liking it. I don't. Let me know your opinion. I want to know if you differ. Let me know. I think Lewis Hall is our best left back. I've been saying it since the start of the season. I said it last season. He needed to be played. He wasn't played enough. This season, some people said, well, Eddie might like Kelly there, because of his Bournemouth time, and he can do it. He can play both center back and left back. I don't care. I said it from day one. I want Lewis Hall as a left back because he's proven himself in the preseason, in the season that's currently ongoing, that every time he comes on the pitch, he is lethal. So with that being said, moving on to the right side, Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier, to me, unbelievable. I thought he was done, and part of that was because of Eddie's actions, because Eddie took him out of the lineup. Eddie took his captaincy away. Eddie has taken also uh, his role of set pieces. Now Lewis Hall is taking those. We've seen Longstaff do those in the Carabao Cup. So Trippier is not doing those. So because of those actions, I thought, well, Trippier's done, and the fact that he wants to leave as well, or he's wanted to leave. We'll see what happens in January. But to me, against Man City, he proved himself to be a proper right back. He's always been a great right back, to be fair. But he proved himself that he is still active. He is very much in the game. He's not retired. He's not an old guy. He can still perform at the high level. And I think with that in mind, he is a little bit ahead in my estimation um, for against Livermento. Livermento top talent, but he's not proven yet. Trippier is proven in his career in football. Of course, he's got more years, so it is what it is. And in the midfield, we move on to the midfield. We got Bruno Guimaraes in the midfield. Lovely, great player, obviously. And there's really no doubt. And I think we got the best midfield. We got better midfield than Everton by bar none, and by a country mile, to be honest with you. Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton, Tonali, unbelievable stuff. Tonali needs to start. No questions asked. Tonali needs to start. Pippity pappity pippity pappity Tonali. He needs to be on the pitch. Moving forward, Anthony Gordon on the right. Some people say that Eddie will put him as a center forward. Yesterday on the panel, we said he was going to, by voting, he was going to be a center forward because we thought Eddie, that's what he's going to do. I still believe Eddie will do that because I don't think Eddie will give Osula any time in the Premier League just simply because he doesn't think he's ready. And Eddie is very, very slow when it comes to bringing players in. But this is my lineup. I would put Osula simply because I don't think Osula is scared at the moment. I think Osula is very much a mature guy for his age, and you got to give him time. You got to give him the opportunity. Right now, in this moment, if you had Callum Wilson available, if you had Isak available, if you have any other strikers available, then he wouldn't get a chance. However, in this situation where two worlds collided and all of a sudden we don't have anybody else, I'm going to give Osula a shot because I think Gordon is best as a winger. In this situation, I'm going to put Gordon on the right and Harvey Barnes on the left. I think Harvey Barnes is lethal on the left. He's proven it even against Wimbledon. No, even against Man City, who didn't have his best game. He was still cutting inside. He was still doing his thing. And that's his game. Cut inside, bang. Cut inside, bang. That is his game. He will win you games. He will draw you games. That's what he has done so far for Newcastle United. So this is my lineup. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Become a member if you can. Help us support the channel. And yeah, let me know. I want to know what your lineup would be as well. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one, folks. Bye-bye.